February. Let's see how things look out west. Looking at the Lakers, with great effort over a long season, they're second in the conference.
I think for Los Angeles, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Pass to Stevenson. They swipe it. Here's James. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Wiggins, he's checked in for Atlanta. Smith comes in for Stevenson. And the Lakers also making a... changes. Gilliard, he's checked in for Black. Risacher comes in for Johnson. And MP subbed in. for Young. Here's Capella in his last outing with 12 points. Vanderbilt, the pass to Livingston. And here's Capella. Here's Connect. No good. That would have tied it.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Clint Capella. Tari Eason is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Connect. And it's Livingston in at the point guard position. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Livingston. And it's Gilliard with a rebound. The Hawks lead by 5. Stevenson on the wing. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. First chance. To the season for them to go up against Atlanta. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscle. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
And book it for Vanderbilt.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
The Hawks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Lakers are looking to get downhill. Anthony Davis said we try to attack the basket and live in the paint. That's part of our identity, our DNA. It's getting to the line and guys catching rhythms like
KYG, know your game. They do that well, Allie. Here's Livingston. Stevenson defending. Pass to Vanderbilt. Outside Eason. Here's Connect. 5 on the clock. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. From deep, MP. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Livingston passes to Eason. Now here's Capella. Pass to Vanderbilt. Fires the 3. Rebound by Wiggins. Smith right side. Here's Risacher. And there's the screen. 4-3. Drains the triple. And now it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Livingston passes to Eason. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defense is to disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get. Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. See the story for MP.
And he's a little less of a go-to guy for their offense now, at least compared to earlier on in the season. You can see his usage percentage is slumping over the last 5 games. Hopefully he can be more involved tonight.
There's 1:17 left in the first half. Pass to Beasley. Now Davis. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Atlanta making some changes here. Black comes in for Westbrook, and it's Risacher in for Bradley Beal. And that one misses. You know, Malik Beasley, there are times he comes into a game and just lights it up, Clark.
Yeah, he's got the ability to score in bunches, B.A. When he's feeling it, he's unstoppable at times. He's got a deep bag, a lot of confidence, and a lot of game.
James passes to Collins. Back to James. Throws it up high. Nice touch by Davis inside.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
The drive by MP. Count it. Stevenson's got 29.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
James with the ball. No points yet. Outside Davis. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Hawks lead by 14. Young finds Stevenson. They set a pick. And so it's Atlanta. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back after this.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
And taking a look at Atlanta, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I hate the shots they're taking. I hate them. The team is stubborn, and you have to be willing to.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Here's Young. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Risacher and Johnson, they're the forwards. MP is out there with Trae Young, and it's Black in at the center position. So that's the Hawks 5. Sends it home from three-point land. Risacher's got 6.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Out to James. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got rebound number 7 tonight.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Young against Beasley. Takes a 3. The shot won't fall. The Hawks lead by 17. A good look from MP. Another one falls for Atlanta.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Connect. Still without a bucket. On target from range.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team. So that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. And that one's good. Davis.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Lakers trail by 19. Beasley outside. Collins passes to Davis. Out to Beasley. The 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Beasley for 3. The Lakers with another miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Young. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
James against Young. Pass to Beasley. Here's Connect. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game.
He's been ice cold tonight. You know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Left side, Young. Now Johnson. Lets it go from deep. And it's Connect with a rebound.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. These are his first free throws of the game.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Lakers. Eason comes in for Beasley. And he's good on the second. And here are the Hawks now. They're on a 14-6 run. Young, the pass to Stevenson. 1:07 left in the third. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. There's Young with the 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists in the game. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. James, a screen on Johnson. And here's Connect outside. Nails it from 3. Connect's got 7 points here in the quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Connect. 7 points in the game. Pass to Davis. The rebound by Atlanta. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them.
Yeah, nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense.
And here's Davis. And he dumps it down right as the buzzer sounded. Wow!
And that's exactly what you want. Finish the quarter on a positive note.
Yeah, really strong move to the rim as well. Sometimes you'll opt for the layup, but not this time.
And so it's Atlanta up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Lakers, they've got Connect. Davis out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Ellis in at the point. Here's Capella. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Westbrook. Outside Stevenson. The shot. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Back to MP. And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got 40 points.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Outside Eason. Davis with a screen on Smith. Here's Eason. Tries again. Here's Davis. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Eason against Smith. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Pass to Capella. And that one's good.
Boy, he's a powerful presence with great length. Capella can make things happen inside for sure.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved. You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
MP outside. There's the triple. Davis with a rebound. The Lakers have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Down low. Stolen by Wiggins. MP outside. The kick out to Wiggins. And the 3 off target. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Pass to Capella. Here's Connect. Jacks up with 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Inside, here's Stevenson. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Stevenson's got 44. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Ellis passes to Capella. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact the players have that option and that freedom.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hawks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And it's another win for this team. 54 victories for them this year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. So go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in the 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Ellis passes to Capella. Outside for Davis. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Atlanta. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the 4th. Here's Connect. Pass to Eason. Here's Ellis. Now here's Davis. Here's Connect. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Good game, MP. Great win tonight, MP. Way to bring home that W.
Those kicks, MP.
One.